In this video, we're going to be exploring the all-new game feeders coming to Hunter Call the Wild. There's currently 3 types. The box feeder, which is a gravity-style feeder, perfect for snouted animals. It keeps the feed off the ground, but bears can destroy it. Then we'll be moving on to the post feeder, which is elevated away from predators, but since the feed is spread evenly on the ground, pests can come in and take the feed as well. Then we'll be taking a look at my favorite, the bait barrel feeder, perfect for bears and pigs, as you can use baits such as fermented sour feed and even meat scraps. I have been wanting this for so long. Where I hunt in real life, which it's literally deer season, we use feed all the time, and for a similar reason to why it's going to be so good to use on Layton Lakes. You see, Layton Lakes, honestly, it's a map that doesn't get much love because it's so thick and it's hard to find the animals. But now with the bait, we can actually draw them to where we can hunt them. Big difference. Let's check them out. All right, let's see where we can find these things. They'll probably be down here in portable structures. I'm too excited for this. Oh, but they ain't cheap, are they? Oh, let's start with buying one of each. Okay, I bought 2. That's okay. The bait barrel, dude, that is so cool. I've actually hunted over these things in real life in this video. You can check it out. I was bear hunting with my bow and arrow. The bears came into the bait barrel, draw back, boom, just straight pounded him. It was great and so fun. Next up, the box feeder. I have used these quite a bit, and I do know from experience, I have had bears destroy these things. So if you're putting it in a berry area, be real careful. And the post feeder. These are really good if you have bears, but I've actually never used one like that. But we will. Yeah, let's try the box feeder. This should be fun. Yeah, let's travel to a different location. One of my favorite deer hunting spots. I actually really like down here. And also one really cool thing, there's a new free update with this DLC. It fixes some bugs. The moose just got reworked fur. They switched up some animals on the map to make them more accurate, like the bighorn sheep. And then there's actually a wolf great one now. So that's crazy. All right, boys, let's check it out. There's a big point right down here that I really, really like. Oh, dude, we're gonna make, this is gonna work right here. Because I've already got a deer blind right here that I can buy and set up. And I'll set the feeder right out there and see if we can't get them to come to it. Let me see, yep. If I build this blind, let me build it. Let me get in it. I'm gonna say we put one feeder legit right there, way out there. So let me go ahead and mark it. There's a bear, so that's either a bear or a moose. It was a bear, yeah. We gotta be really careful here. Bam! There we go, boys. The feeder has been set. Now let's see what we can do. I think we gotta fill it up with feed or something. Oh, man, this is where it's gonna get expensive. Fortified feed. Let's see, is there one better than the other? I'm sure there is. Let's go with the expensive one. Okay, let's see what we got. It's 100% full, so. Dang, this can get expensive fast. Y'all can pause if you want to read this, but it was saying that if a bear does break it, then we gotta repair it. So at least you may not have to buy a whole new one. Let's leave this one alone. We know where we can come hunt it. And then let's go put another feeder somewhere where there's bear. I want to go over here where there's black-tailed deer and coyotes. And there's bear here. So let's go over here and set out one of the bear barrel feeders. That's going to be cool. Let's go with bait barrel. I want to kill a bear. This is actually some really rough weather right now, but I do actually like in real life to set out my feed whenever the weather's bad because I don't know, I feel like your scent doesn't stick around as much everywhere. And I'm also interested to see how great the attraction is going to be with these things. Whether it's only during feed times, whether you got to get it in a really good spot anyways, stuff like that. So, let's attempt to set up this bait barrel right here. Maybe. Hope it don't roll down the hill. So I can either do meat scraps or sour fermented mash. Oh, that is so expensive. $750 per time. Dude, that's good. Now I'm actually going to leave that one alone, and I'm going to go spawn in. Where do we put the bait barrel? Okay, way over here. I'm going to go spawn back in way over here and see if I can't take a shot and kill a deer or something. Because at the same time, say you put out some bait, you kill a big deer, kill a big bear, that could pay for the bait. So as long as you can kill one animal per rebate, you may be all right. I want to see if I can get eyes on our feeder. Oh. They're on a moose. That moose might actually be on the way to our feeder. Because I believe moose will eat out of those feeders too. I can't see it. I'm going to have to get up in there. There's my feeder right there. So there's a buck. But he walked past my feeder. My feeder's way out there. I guess we're just going to hunt over it, really. Hang loose and hunt right here and see what happens. See, there's another deer, but it's not going to the feeder. But it may also not be their drink or the feed time. So I would assume it probably needs to be their feed time before they, go feed. Let's see, there's them moving through. Let's go ahead and switch the time to the whitetail's feed time. Hold up. I just got a bear or something back here. A bear might growl at me or something. Yeah, there's a bear. It's alarmed. Hey, you wanna know what people do who feed bears? Or who run feeders? They shoot bears. Because if a bear is going to destroy their feeder, you know how much we just paid for that feeder? We're going to shoot any bear that looks at it the wrong way. Once again, we still don't have anything up there, but let's go collect that bear, and then we're going to change the time. I think I hit it at the wrong time. That bear stood up, and we took the shot at it. But I tell you what, bears will destroy feeders so easy. I put up this feeder for the first time ever. I put up this feeder, put in a lot of work. I concreted a post. Literally, that night, bear come up, broke the feeder. Brand new feeder, just put it up, didn't have it out a day. They destroyed it. I put it right through, put it in the spine. That's a pretty big bear. That's bigger than me. Let's go switch up the time, and then we'll see if anything comes of that bait. All right, guys, I just changed the time, hopped up here. We have the first animal at the feeder. It's actually a big cow moose. And I believe it's eating from the... Oh, no, boys, we do got stuff front the feeder. I didn't even notice them. Dude, I wasn't even looking over here. Okay, so here's the thing. They may not be right on top of the feeder. Bro, I honestly got to shoot these things just so they don't eat all my corn. All right, 189. Let's line it up with this thing. All right, we can make that work. I want the big one in the back. All right, he's shot. Let's see what she's doing. She's running. Dude, all right, so we just learned something very important. They may be feeding at the feeder, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're literally on the feeder. I didn't even notice those deer. Those deer could have been there the whole time and me just not even notice. Maybe that makes a lot more sense as to why you actually want the feeder more in the open. That way you can actually see around it. Because if I would have stuck it in these trees where I was trying, I don't think it would have worked. I wouldn't be able to see through the trees. But I think we just got our first kill on the feeders. All right, dude, look at all these tracks. How did I not know they were even here? Confirmed. A gold. Boom. How much did I make? I made $600, $700. Not bad. That paid for the feed, so not bad at all. I want to see how much feed I got. So they only ate 3% of feed, so it's not like I'm going. Not like I'm gonna go broke. Let's see. We need to figure out, when do bears feed? Now there's a moose from where we shot from. That's interesting. Wait. Oh no, that was a big moose. Oh man, dude, this is so cool. Let's go ahead and let's actually switch maps. Let's just go somewhere completely. Wait, no. There's a deer right here. There's already another deer coming in. Hey, let me back off this for a second. Here, let me do this. Let me leave. Let me go collect this feeder over here. I think we're going to move. I want to see how we can do pigs with this thing. And then we might even take it to Africa, because why not? I don't know. So with these feeders, we definitely learned that you need to be looking at the surrounding area of the feeder, not just on top of the feeder. So like behind that rock, there could be an animal. We don't know. You got to be able to see a pretty good area. It essentially creates a feed zone, not necessarily a feed exact spot. So I'm looking. I'm not actually seeing any animals up there. I'm going to go grab that feeder, and I think we're actually going to bounce to a new location. Okay, I changed my mind. Let's go to Tiawara. Now that is a spot. Right now we're on Tiawara, which has some awesome fallow deer, has pigs. I want to set up a bait barrel for the pigs and a tree stand. And then I also want to set up, actually, no, I don't want to set up a bait barrel because there's no bears here. So there's no reason I can't set up something else. That's a good point, KG. I like the way you think. I really do. I like that. We want something that can attract hogs, fallow deer, all kinds of stuff, but we don't even have to worry about bears. So this one right here, this post feeder, would actually be perfect. Let's do that. All right, without further ado, though, let me hurry up and get down here. I've got a really sick spot I want to set this. I want to set it out here on this point because there's all kinds of animals all the time that's out here. My target area is going to be putting it up in a tree stand somewhere over here. From there, I think I'll make another bait spot, but I'm going to go way up here in the mountains, and I think I'll honestly set it right over here. That way I can hunt bait, and I can hunt their water zone for sika deer. We're going to set it up a nice 40-yard shot. That way I can get up there with a bow and do it. We're gonna be in good shape. Let's see what we got right here. Fallow deer. Yeah, we're gonna be busting right here. I think I'm gonna stick it up in this big old tree. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're sticking that thing high in the sky, son. High in the sky. That's probably the highest tree stand I've ever seen in my life. And from there, let's see if we can put us up a post feeder right over here somewhere. Make sure I can see it. Make sure I got a good shooting lane. Oh, I didn't think of that. Maybe I'll move my tree stand somewhere else. All right, that's nice. That's gonna be sick. Let's refill this thing. I want just basic pellet feed. That should attract all kinds of stuff. And then we'll go ahead and hop up in the tree stand. Oh my gosh. Let's enter it and see what I can even see. I may be looking over all the trees. What in the world? I'm so high up. I can, that probably a little too high. Probably don't need to be that high. Let's dismantle it and we'll put it on another tree. One that I can have a little bit more view. Oh, look at that one. That one's super low. If I can get it on that tree sideways like that right there. Let's enter that and see how it looks. That might be perfect. Oh yeah, dude. 48 yards away. I may try to scoot it a little bit closer, but this is the tree stand right here. This is good. I'm gonna scoot my tree stand a little bit closer, maybe 10 yards. We're gonna be in good shape. And there's already fallow deer way over there. I think we go ahead and scoot this thing over. About right there. Should already have feed in it. Oh no. I think when you move it, you lose all your feed. That's not good. Oh gosh. So we got an epic feeder set up right there. Let's actually go way over here and let's set one up over here. Let's see, I've already got Seekadeer drink zone lined up over here. And it's supposed to be a rifle stand. So how about I sneak in here, get into my stand, and then put a feeder off to the left. That way we can be hunting a feed and a water zone close together. Let's put this feeder right here. Man, this is going to get expensive, but this is good. And let's do multi-grain flake or something. I don't know. Especially if you start running a lot of feeders at once, you're going to have to do some serious hunting to keep them filled up. So, that's a good thing, I think. Right in here is going to be good. Bam! All right. Now, let's leave this. Let's go over here and grab a bow. And we'll sit in the stand we just set up for the pigs. All right, guys, we're sneaking in. They're already here, aren't they? Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. That's a giant fallow deer that I just screwed up. He was at the feeder when I got there. Do I smoke him or do I wait for him to come back? I think I'm just going to hop up in the tree stand. I think I'm just going to stay here. I think I'm just going to hunker down, stay here, and just hunt like you do in real life where you're just sitting and waiting. So, that fallow deer, I'm really hoping it'll come back. It looked like a good one. Hey, we're playing the game. Bait and wait, boys. All right, guys, it's really not been long. It's probably been IRL 5 minutes. We've already got some fallows coming in. Like, we have quite truly created a food source for them. Let me see. That bigger fallow ran this way. I'm not really sure. I don't see him on his way back. That's the thing with baiting, though. They can be on their way and you not know it. Right now, he's 60. I think we're going to go ahead and take him. I did bring the bow, so I do feel confident that we can do this. Smoked it. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything else. The deer, I don't know if they're going to run or if they've just really not figured out what's going on. They're alarmed. They're alarmed. There's a nice one. But we're just going to be quiet. I'm not really going to move. I'm just going to act like nothing really happened. And we're going to hope that they go to alert. Then they calm down a little more. Because this is how hunting can be in real life as well. Sometimes, and boom, they're calm again. So if we can get him to walk out in the open with this bow, with this tree stand, in this location, dude, I'm smoking him. All right, he's smoked. He's not running anywhere. He just fell over. I may have just figured something out, boys. They're alarmed. They're alarmed. They're alert. They're alarmed. This one's giving me a warning call. It acts like it knows that I'm here. I don't really know if it does. Or I could always shoot it. It's about to leave, probably. Nope, it's alert. It went back to alert. We're okay. Wow. It's alert. It's alert. That one's already calm. That one's attentive. Now that one's attentive. Guys, we may be on to something right here. Let's just sit tight. We're going to keep on killing them. This is working out very well. I can't wait to do this with pigs, because you know what I'm about to do to pigs if pigs show up. And our hunting pressure is really not that bad. So, I guess let me just show one of these does what's up. I don't know if any more bucks are going to come. So. Alright, and now we finally got one to leave after killing 4 deer off of it. That was crazy. Let's go ahead and hop down. Let's see what we got. That was pretty nice. That's a pretty nice use of feeders. And not only that, but I spooked that pretty nice buck as I moved in. So that's to be expected, I guess, a little bit too. You will spook animals if you walk in deer in their feed zone. But if you do it really quietly, really carefully, I think you can probably get in and not spook them very bad. That's a gold. That's a good one. This one looks even bigger. Or no, maybe this one's a little smaller. It is, but that's so good. And we just made a lot of money right there. And after I pick up this doe right here, we'll check in and we'll see exactly how much feed all these animals ate. I mean, I just made 900 bucks from that, so I don't really think it's going to be a huge deal. No, they've eaten 2% of the feed, so it's not like they're going to run through the feed super fast. Let's see, where did I end up putting the other one? Let's go over here and check it. We'll leave one spot, go to another feeder. I can see how this can be a really big deal. I can see how this can be pretty advantageous. This is really one of my favorite DLCs they've had in a long time. I really like this one. But for this one, we are going to have to use a rifle, which should be a problem. I'm pretty sure I do have a good rifle in this loadout. But we may be able to look down here and see what's at the feeders. Boom, dude, there's already Sika deer. And I've even got one bedding. I've even got one bedding at the feeder. That is so cool, dude. That's so cool. And it brings in options, too. I don't really see any bucks. But that's okay, because they're kind of herd animals in that way. But dang. Put up a feeder, put good feed in it, and there's going to be animals show up. That's pretty awesome. I don't really know if I can do this, but... Okay, so yeah, they're all running. That's okay. That's kind of to be expected a little bit. There wasn't anything that special, so I wasn't really worried about it. But I mean, if you're just trying to clean up some does or get some kills, I think that's an amazing way to do it. And what's really cool and what I'm really excited about is that as we play the game, especially as a community, we're going to find different ways to use feeders and make them work better. So the more we play, the better off this is going to get. Solid. That just paid to fill up the feeder twice. Now let's go to Africa, and I have no idea what we're going to do there, but we're going. All right, guys, we've officially arrived in Africa. I've got my 30-30. By golly, what am I going to do with this? I ain't got no clue. I don't even know what I can kill with this here. But I've also got the 375, and then I've also got the box feeder. And I'm walking over here to a deer blind. I think I'm going to set it up, and then I'm going to put the bait not very far away. Who knows? I think this could be a really cool play. And I know that there's blue wildebeest in the area. So if I can call in some blue wildebeest, take a few, I think that's going to be pretty cool. Pretty sure the way it was saying is that once you put the feeder in an area, the animals that are attracted to it will stop by and come back to it during their feed zone. However, every now and again, they'll come past it from smelling it just randomly. So it seems like they really shine during their feed time, but they can and will actually check it out a lot more often. Let's see, so right up there is a blue wildebeest. I don't know how slick I'm going to be about this, but I'm going to see if I can set up this feeder right out here. And then I'm going to go hop back in, and we'll see what all I can draw to it. Right there's about 100 yards away. Let's try it. I don't want to get it too far. Actually, I want it even closer. I want this to be able to shoot with a bow from this blind. So that means about 40 to 50 yards. I want it right, bam, right there. And then I'll get in this blind. Let's put some feed in this thing. We're just going to sit and wait. Give me the multi-grain. I don't really know the difference yet, but that's something we'll find out. And this is actually going to be a really cool place to sit. Let me see. Let me go ahead and build this place. I've spent more money this video than I have in a long time. Ooh, I really thought that was an elevated blind. Should have bought this first. I think it'll work though. I was really hoping I could shoot out the back. All right, well, that was a flop. I messed that one up. Instead, I'm just going to have to go hide in this bush, I guess. Or jump up on this rock and go prone. That may be what I have to do. Alright, fair enough. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting on this rock and I'm going to lay here prone. For now, We wait. Alright guys, it's really been about 3 minutes real life time. We've already got an option right here. Now, it looks like they're not going to get right up on the feeder, which is definitely okay. And it even gives them room for multiple animals to get on the same one. But we got a blue wildebeest. He's a level 6 animal. Ha! Oh, if he turns broadside, I might be able to make this work. I'm not sure. But there's a blue wildebeest. Looks like it may be coming from down here from the east. Let me take a look at that. See, because if I can see them traveling, I think they may give me a better shot. Here's what we got to think about with bait. Whether it's real life hunting or in the game hunting, it's the same. The animals are going to the bait. So you can either hunt them at the bait or you can hunt them on their way to the bait. Use that how you will. But both strategies are very effective. Man, imagine putting a tree stand right up there and then having the bait right over there somewhere. I think that may be the best long-term play, and I think that's probably what I'll do. Oh, snap, dude. I didn't even know this guy was over here. He's a bigger one. That's one for the 30-30 right there, boys. He's like 30 yards. Dude, that's got to kill him. I feel like that was like a perfect shot for the wildebeest. Dude, I didn't even know he was there. Popping these up literally just makes a feed zone. It's great. We'll track him right here in a minute. But I think I'm going to sit tight and see if some of these other ones won't come in. Because I had one over here. I had a wildebeest. It was making its way in. So let's just sit tight. I feel like it will come back. So let's just sit here a minute. All right, guys. All right, I think we got another wildebeest coming in. I don't see it yet, but it gave me a mating call, and I believe it's probably on its way. Yep, there it is. It's coming right in. It's either coming in or going away, but I believe it's coming in. It's coming into the feed. Is there a couple? Just one? This time we're going to shoot him with the big bore, and it will be a very different story. Oh, he's going to come in. If he'll turn broadside, I can take him easily. If he doesn't turn broadside, oh, he don't have much time. He's going to smoke me. Alright, bro. Low-key, these feeders are amazing. This is worth getting for sure. If you want to shoot a lot of animals, I think this is the way to go. Let's see, what do? We went straight through both lungs, went through every single thing he had, dropped him. Now, as for this other one, the 30-30, we did end up killing him pretty well. The 30-30 done damage. It just doesn't seem to do a lot of damage fast, but over time, the animals do go down. Like right here is some more blood. It's bleeding, it's bleeding, it's bleeding. We probably got a single or double lung hit on it. Pretty similar to what we got with the 375. It's just so much more power. But the 30-30 is pretty cool to use. So that makes up for it. And I believe that's our wildebeest right there laying. Dude, this is sick. I like the feeders. They're so cool. Yeah. And whenever we start getting some spots picked out, I'm talking, when we start getting spots picked out, I think it's going to be a game changer. Obviously, this is my first time playing with them ever, so we only know so much. But the more we play, the more we're going to learn, and if you guys want to check out the DLC, it should be available October 21st. Huge thanks to Avalanche Studios for sponsoring this video. If you want to watch some more Hunter Call the Wild videos, click right over here for some good ones.